Hey, hey guys, welcome back to this channel, and I'm just gonna right away share my screen with you guys. Okay, so I was pretty surprised with this move, as yeah, I am pretty sure that I'm completely clueless about it. We did plan on sales, but over here, right, there was this area, yeah, over here. So let's give this a try. Again, this was our whole area where we wanted to sell, but we got out of it because it was just taking too much time. There was just New York session also opening up and everything. Now the clock turns 7, again IST. Bam! Again, I am clueless about this whole move because I doubt there's any news coming into place today, any major impact news coming into place. But I guess we should have held it. Yes, we should have held it. But another thing that I wanted to show you guys was amazing profits coming in on gold, as we had the sells coming in. Again, setups are different. SL and TP given way before, and then the markets just continued booking profits. 1910 was easily seen, and as you guys can see, that gold has broken way below 1910 and going down. Okay, so right now I think it's just the volatility coming into place just before FOMC, right? So this is something good. This is something good that I wanted to see. I did warn about a very trendy move coming into place, but I did not expect a trendy move on both the sides, right? So we had sells, we sold it off. We sold it off somewhere. No, actually, way earlier than that. We were at 1919. We sold it somewhere over here, right, at the rejection of these areas. But again, we held small quantity till 1912. So we got very good pip range. We got a loss on USD JPY on the first. We had a diversified trade where we risked 1% over here and we risked the other 1%. We got out of the USD JPY trade very early because there was very lack of, I'd say, volume coming in place, lack of movement coming in place, but the direction was correct. Again, I could hold on to trades for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours maybe, but I guess after a point, you just feel like you get a little irritated for holding it for way too long, right? So that's why I was like, you know what, let's just get out of USD JPY on like barely 10 pips or 5 pips loss, like 7 pips, I'd say, 7 pips of a loss. And then we covered that all over here with a 70 pips and a 40 pips partial booking and 70 pips of full booking over here on trade. And now what I'm seeing is an amazing dump on USD JPY, which could have played out very well because I went back to basics. I was like, you know what? Let's wait for this range. Let's wait for this thing, that thing. And 15-minute candle closed as soon as I opened up my recording to, just give you a little bit of information about FOMC. And then you see this, right? So a little unlucky, I'd say, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Big deal. Okay, so now tomorrow we have the FOMC, tomorrow's expectations coming into place. Like I've said on Saturday or Sunday, I don't remember, whenever the video came on the weekend, I told you guys that my expectations on FOMC is again at 50 basis point. It's as simple as that. It's just going to be 50 basis point. So my focus, again, if it's on 50 basis point, is very simple, that the price tends to dump down because, again, I was reading for the past couple of days, and man, people are just very unrealistic with their expectations, and I never knew that people could be so dumb. So they want 25 basis points, loosening, again, loose policy, okay, so that businesses can this thing. CPI, again, inflation not at 2%. Okay, so we are nowhere near that. Plus, they want stocks to push further. Okay, now let me tell you an interesting take on this, right? Whenever you think of stocks pushing up, this up, everyone pushing up, that's good for everyone, right? That's why we say Bull markets are good for everyone. But now let me take you towards an interesting take on Dow Jones, Nasdaq, and okay. So okay, I guess we're down. We're down on the pre-market as well. We are okay. Yeah. So this is what I was going to show you guys, that we have not consistently broken any swing highs. Okay, swing high not broken, and another swing high tends to push down. Okay, so agreed for a fact that again this kind of swing highs are also coming into place, swing lows coming into place, and because of that, again, you could say some kind of a pattern or something, your triangle pattern or whatever you want to call it. But again, my expectations are 50 basis point, price to dump down, and then a very, very uh, dovish speech, saying that, okay, inflation's good, everything's good. And then when NFP comes, because the numbers are going to be so horrible coming into place, because the jobs, people are getting laid off, man. People are getting laid off like anything, okay? And yeah, and some of the reputed companies as well. And I'm not saying the big names like Google or something. I'm saying some of the, even the mid caps, you could say, they are laying off very heavily. Small caps and the people who are at maturity, they are freezed hiring. Okay. So I've already told you, I've already talked about it, that how the scenario is going in real time. If you guys want it, you guys can check around your Naukri, you can ask your people around your society, you can ask people around your friends, families, whoever you want to. Okay, and they will give you a scenario. Okay, it's very important for you guys to have that kind of conversation. Okay, so that's going to be there. The other thing is looking at Nasdaq as well, right? See, this was our liquidity trap that came into place. Again, this played out very well on Nasdaq, I'd say, but still some rejection coming into place, and not so sure, right? You could see that these kind of uh, these kind of highs are always getting printed, and then a sudden dump comes into place. So looking at those perspectives as well, वो perspective देख के भी लग रहा है कि बॉस प्राइस अभी भी स्टेबल नहीं है, प्राइस अभी भी स्टेबल नहीं है. यूएसडी डोमिनेशन, ओके, सो डॉलर डोमिनेशन जो है टर्म दिया हुआ है, ओके, वो अभी भी चालू हो सकता है. ओके, बिकॉज अगेन रिमेंबर दिस फॉर अ फैक्ट कि प्राइस ने थोड़ा सा रिट्रेसमेंट किया है, and it's been failing to break this low, man. This low breaks, trust me, stocks, everything just bulls in the air. Okay, it's going to be bulls in the air. Okay, so that's what you're going to look at. You're good if you want to trade after the news comes in, after the whole thing comes in, and that's the setup that I'm giving you. That if you see 50 basis points, if you see 50 basis point, definitely price is going to push down further. But again, remember to watch out for the news as well. Remember to watch out that how prices are going to get played out as well, right? Watch out for the fact that is Fed Powell saying that no, we are going to raise hikes even more coming next FOMC, and we're going to keep it at 75 or anything, right? That inflation is not yet down, the job is not yet done, and all that stuff. Okay, so watch out for that. It's very, 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 very important for you guys to watch out for that. Okay, right now price is doing nothing. It was in the range. We broke down. We got the advantage. Now there's a sudden push as soon as New York opens, because again everyone's getting excited for FOMC, right? So everyone's getting excited. You need to hold your horses over there. Don't get too excited about it. If you're new towards trading, if you're new towards forex trading itself, my suggestion is stay away. Buy gold bees. That's the only suggestion I could give. Okay, so if you have gold bees, go ahead and buy them. Anything that you want to say? The other expectation is very simple. 25 basis points. Don't think. Just buy. Okay, so that's how it's going to keep the expectations intact. कि लोगों का मतलब जितने भी लोगों का ठीक है एक्सपेक्टेशन है 25 basis points है कि नहीं इन्होंने 50 basis point किया अभी 25 और लूजन करेंगे. I don't really think so, man. It's not that easy, I'd say. And if they do it 25, trust me, you guys, like, people are going to be in the worst condition ever. Okay, it's going to conclude towards I wouldn't say hyperinflation, but again, man, inflation won't try to reduce back down to 2%, right? Even if we could reach somewhere at a nice little pricing of 4%, and then they come down to 25 or even losing it, that's much more better. That's much more better. Right now, we're still sitting at 6 to 7K beach minute, right? So it keeps on varying. That's going to be there, right? So yeah, that's the analysis. Right now, no trade ideas, nothing much happening. There was a zone. We looked at the liquidity grab over here and then the push up. Again, beautiful, but again, we weren't able to capture it as we were on the USD JPY trade. But yeah, USD JPY was just irritating us towards a much larger extent. And the trade was pretty simple, right? क्योंकि ये एक high print किया, फिर एक low print किया, फिर एक high print किया. It wasn't able to break the previous high. Again came down, okay, again took some support, again was hovering down over here, okay, hovering up over here, wasn't able to break this high, man. After it got rejected 1, 2, 3, 4, I was like, you know what, these cells could play out well. But again, like, I was on the 15-minute, and man, if you look at the 15-minute where I started like selling, it was somewhere over here. 1, 2, 3. I was like, man, leave it, because now New York session is also going to open up, and I wanted to take that advantage, but price was not determined enough, right? So we were already in like a 20 pips or 10 pips ke profit mein the. But then we kept it at a break even, and then we were like, you know what, let's just get out of the trade. It's fine. Let's not risk too much as well. Okay. Now you can see that these lows are being liquidated, but I think the price could come down furthermore and cover up this whole, I'd say it's just going to stay in this whole range itself, right? And if the price at all tries to push up, I really hope the price tries to push up, right? I want USD to push up, so that then the term going down on USD JPY will be amazing. Be amazing to watch out for. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Till then, stay safe. Make sure to like this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and definitely share it to more and more people who are interested in trading FOMC. Okay, cheers and goodbye. Have a great day.